He's going back to work.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That's
you know, people come there and probably some of those folks had shaggy hair.
Exactly. That's some cutting edge stuff, if you know what I mean.
But yes, he's subtle, but good ones.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
good stuff. Yeah.
Well,
and he knows his weather.
Yeah, that's the best part, right?
There you go.
Got some clear skies out there in Macon. The sun is shining. Overall, very beautiful start to the morning in central Georgia. Temperature at 61 degrees. Not seeing anything out there on the radar. This is nothing new. We've been seeing this over the past 3 to 4 days. Starting to get a little boring, you know, in my personal opinion. But like, I love the weather, don't get me wrong. We got this high pressure just to our north. That's been keeping all of this drier air, no rain type of air, less humid air even, especially waking up in the morning over us. So I will definitely take it. I got all this orange out here in the region, and that's all that dry air that we are seeing. This is the water vapor satellite imagery. It's showing dry air versus wet air, basically, especially in the upper levels of the atmosphere. The dry air is all this orange, the wet air is all this blue and gray and white even. So we typically see that across all of central Georgia, but at the moment we are seeing this orange, which is beautiful. Perfect start to fall, that is, which is only 4 days away. But let's take a look at the future view. Not seeing much rain. Saw a couple little dots enter the region as those sea breeze storms kind of develop. I kind of just went through to the future view just because there wasn't really any rain popping up. But we could see some isolated storms pop up here and there. Really not likely at all. I think I put down 10% chance of rain because one of those dots that we saw, you know, from those sea breeze storms could make their way into some of our extreme eastern counties. But even then, I don't think we'll see any rain today because went by that graphic really quickly, because the dew point temperatures are in the 60s and even the 50s. And like we saw in that water vapor satellite imagery, there's just so much dry air across central Georgia, it's not really going to really develop into anything unless it really just pushes through central Georgia. But I don't think that will happen. Current temperatures will be in the mid 60s, 64 in Gordon, 67 in Dublin, 63 degrees in Milledgeville, and 61 degrees in Monticello. Now this dry air is making it feel a lot more comfortable outside. The 60s and 50s is humid and comfortable compared to what we were seeing, you know, earlier in the summer, right? We were in the very muggy region in the 70s, so that's that muggy, oppressive, sticky weather that we don't really like that much. But it's all, you know, starting to slowly come to an end today. That high 87 degrees, like I said, drier than what we could be. Overall cool morning starting us off and mostly sunny. Tonight dropping to 65 degrees, nice and clear. Nice little cool down tonight. Tomorrow, back at it again, high of 80. Now I'm going to slowly warm up day by day with this because we're not seeing that rain. We don't have much humidity and moisture in the environment, and there's not a lot of clouds. So there's nothing to really stop the temperatures from really ramping up day by day, adding 2 to 3 degrees. And as you can see that in the 7-day, temperature highs slowly ramping up. By Thursday, 96 degrees. That's because got a lot of sunshine. Friday and Saturday, storm potential pops up. We're watching to see if that actually forms into anything. But as fall starts, temperatures on the rise.